my title, not knowing, what was going to happen next. But it's cool though, I don't care about none of that.
The boxing world has been sent into a frenzy ever since this superstar revealed he's picking up the gloves again. And that superstar is your all-time favorite, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Yep, that's right. Floyd may be pushing 50, but this boxer has still enough in the tank for another epic showdown. And here comes the juicy part, guys. The old Floyd Mayweather is coming back. Because Money's next fight won't be an exhibition against some YouTuber who can't throw a jab to save his life. His next fight is with the man who is feared by many. The man who took down Errol Spence and made it look like a walk in the park for him. The man that's going to be facing Floyd Mayweather is Terence Crawford. Yep, you heard that right. If you were one waiting for Mayweather versus Crawford to see the light of day, well, today might just be your lucky day because that fight is almost at our doors. And just when you thought the stakes couldn't get any higher, they did. Because Money wants to fight Bud for the welterweight championship. He's after Bud's title. And let's just say that Terence Crawford isn't too happy about it, because what Bud said next is gonna blow all your minds. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this drama. When it was first announced that Floyd is returning to boxing, it took the internet by storm. Everyone started connecting the dots, trying to figure out who the next YouTuber is that Floyd wants to fight. Well, here comes the interesting part. Floyd did something no one expected him to do. He called out the one and only Terence Crawford. And keep in mind, guys, Terence Crawford is no YouTuber. He's a real fighter and one of the best in the scene. Him and Floyd have had some beef in the past, and it was about time these two settled it out in the ring. In a recent interview, when Floyd was asked about who he wanted to fight next, he said, "Terence Crawford. He's on my hit list. I want to fight him. I feel like the world is starting to doubt the great Floyd Mayweather. So when I knock that fool out, the whole world will know that I'm still the top dog here." Guys, the old Money Mayweather is back, and he's in for all the smoke. Floyd didn't just stop here, he's hungry. He wants more than just a comeback fight. He wants the welterweight title. And you don't have to believe me, just look at what he said. "I want to fight Crawford for the title. I'm coming for his throne." Now this surely got all the fans excited, but Crawford, on the other hand, he wasn't too happy with this title demand. In fact, Bud was furious. Terence Crawford didn't like Floyd Mayweather calling all the shots. When it comes to fighters like Mayweather and Crawford, ego always gets in the way. But you can't really blame Bud here for getting angry. I mean, he's the welterweight champion. He's the one with the belt. He's A-side by default. Bud was not having it. He fired back at Mayweather to show him who's the real boss. In a recent interview, Bud said, "Who does he think he is? That old man better keep his mouth shut. He's a disgrace to this sport. Floyd ain't a real fighter. Real fighters fight with purpose. All Floyd cares about is money. He doesn't get a say in anything." Crawford ate and left no crumbs. This fighter really let it out there, and he's got a point though. Floyd Mayweather is a disgrace to boxing. The only reason Money retired was just so he could fight a bunch of YouTubers and make millions of dollars. How can you celebrate a victory over a guy who's never boxed before and is famous for playing video games? That's what Floyd has been doing for the past years. And he's been a bad influence on other fighters. Floyd is the reason we don't get to see our dream fights because boxers are now focused on taking fights, which makes them big bucks. That's why Crawford doesn't rate Money as a fighter. Just look at what Bud said about him. He's ruined boxing. He's not good for this sport. He should be grateful I'm giving him the opportunity to fight me on a big stage. I'm saving his career. Damn. When was the last time we saw Terence Crawford doing all the trash talking? The boxing fans are absolutely loving it. But if you were one to think that Floyd was going to sit back and relax and let Bud do all the talking, well, you got another thing coming at you. Because Floyd Mayweather took shots right back at him. "He's so funny. This guy can crack some jokes. I think he hit his head on the wall and forgot that I'm the face of boxing. I'm the greatest of all time. There's never been anyone like me. He's afraid he'll lose his title to me. If Crawford doesn't have what it takes to fight me, then I've got another opponent lined up." Now that makes everything interesting all of a sudden. Floyd has got another opponent ready to bang. And if you're wondering who that is, well, I have just the right name for you. And that name is Gervonta Davis. Yep, you heard that right. Floyd's backup is Tank freaking Davis. Now don't forget one thing, Crawford and Tank don't really get along, so either Tank is actually the backup or this is all part of Floyd's mind games. Because if there's one thing you know about Terence Crawford is that fighting Floyd has always been his dream fight. And he's not going to pass that on to any other boxer, especially not Gervonta Davis. Those two got some really bad blood between them. When it comes to mind games, Floyd Mayweather is your guy, because this little scheme worked, and Terence Crawford has agreed to the title fight now. He said, "Fine, we can fight for the title if that's what it takes to make the fight. It doesn't matter. Title or not, Floyd is still getting knocked out. I'm gonna be the guy that beats Mayweather." Well, the confidence is there for Bud, and that's exactly what you need when you're going up against someone like Floyd. Both the fighters are undefeated, so you know what that means. Somebody's has got to go. And according to the legend Mike Tyson, it's not going to be Terence Crawford. This boxing legend has a reason to believe that Bud has what it takes to wipe the floor with Money Mayweather. And if Mike Tyson says something, you gotta listen to it with both ears. Because this legend knows everything there is to know about this sport. Iron Mike said, "Floyd has gotten old. He's a bit rusty now. He hasn't been in the ring with anyone good for years. Terence Crawford is just too good for him. Floyd is making a mistake by taking this fight." Straight up facts by the legend. He's not wrong at all. Floyd has gotten a bit rusty, and it shows in his last couple of performances. Get this, famous YouTuber DG gave Floyd a black eye when they fought. We're talking about DG here. He's known for playing video games. This was a truly embarrassing moment for Floyd Mayweather. He's gotten used to the level of influencer boxing. Stepping into the ring with someone like Terence Crawford is an entirely different story. And don't forget, Bud is in form. His last performance against Spence was phenomenal. I mean, he knocked him down 3 times before finishing him off in the 9th round. It was a masterclass by Crawford. If I was Mayweather, I'd be in the gym right now, because Bud is no joke. Things aren't looking too good for Mayweather right now, are they? He's in too deep. But from the way Mayweather has been talking online, it seems like he's got this fight in the bag already. And Money even took digs at Iron Mike. This guy is going after everyone. I am the champ. No one has ever beaten me, and there's a reason why. I'm the best of all time. I'm going to destroy Crawford. He won't know what hit him. Money added, "What is Mike Tyson yapping about? I mean, he's calling me old. How ironic is that? Mike has always been jealous of me, and it shows. He's irrelevant. No one cares about his opinions anymore." That's a lot of talk coming from Floyd Mayweather. And if there's one thing you know about Mayweather, it's that he always backs everything he says. So I wouldn't be surprised if Money goes in there and flatlines Bud. It's an even fight. It can go either way, which is why it's going to be an interesting one to watch. And the fans can't wait for this one. They're already sharing their excitement all over social media. One of the fans wrote this, "This has got to be the fight of our dreams. Definitely marking my calendar for this showdown." That's right, it's a fantasy fight. Glad that boxing is making these fights for the fans. Another fan tweeted, "It's not even close. Floyd will win easily. Floyd is the GOAT. He beat Canelo, he beat Pacquiao, and he'll beat Terence Crawford. Mark my words." Damn well, Floyd does have a die-hard fandom, and it shows. It's going to be an epic night for the sport of boxing when these two step into the ring and give their all. Guess we'll have to just wait and see how this one plays out. So there you have it, Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.